I'm Kevin O'Hara for Alcohol Mastery, and this is Stop Drinking Alcohol week 49. Today I'm talking a little bit about Christmas. It's the time that's in it. It's a couple of weeks away, and it just feels to me especially that Christmas just plays a massive part in your life when you're a drinker. I really can't think of any other time of the year where so much is packed into such a short space of time. Maybe holidays, vacations, you have a couple of weeks where you're away and you're drinking all the time, but just at Christmas it seems like everything happens at once. And I think from that perspective it's very unique to the drinker, because it's when all the celebrations just seem to coincide. All your family are coming together, you drink loads, you eat loads, you're celebrating this and that, you're watching TV all the time, there's no work, for me it was always started out with getting the booze in. The local shops would be packed, the supermarkets would be jam-packed with alcohol. I don't know if I see that here in Spain. I'm not sure if I'm blinded to it and I'm not looking for it anymore, but it doesn't seem to be the same way. But it was also a time when I'd basically drink anything. I'd be drinking beer, drink Guinness, lager, Smithwick's ale, wine, white wine, red wine, rosé wine, all sorts of spirits. Champagne. I'd be drinking liqueurs and stuff like that. Just anything and everything. And all because it was Christmas. And I really start my drinking, as anyone knows in the West, as soon as the office parties began. And if there was no office parties, we used to create them, down the pub. So there'd be celebrations in sort of almost every pub, and the lads you were working with, you'd have celebrations. So it's always started well before Christmas. I mean, some of the Christmas parties before I left Ireland used to start at the end of November. But the drinking at home never really started until sort of Christmas Eve-ish. We'd start on Christmas Eve. But then once we started, there was no stopping until well after the New Year. By the time New Year came, we were just so sick of drinking. You drank so much and poisoned myself so much that it's no wonder so many people make New Year's resolutions to never drink again. So this Christmas I think it's going to be a very strange time, but I think it's going to be wonderful. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going to, two of my sisters are here for Christmas. So we're going to one sister on Christmas Day, and on Boxing Day, Stephen's Day in Ireland, Boxing Day in the UK. I don't know if they have that in America. So on Boxing Day we're going to another sister. So it's all going to be completely brand new, but that's what I've been finding in the whole year so far, and I don't expect it to change. It's going to be brand new. I'm sure I'm going to take a lot of piss taking because I'm going to be meeting up with people that I haven't seen for quite a long time. Some of them I haven't seen since last year, So I'd imagine there's going to be a bit of piss taking. But then again, there's going to be people that'll notice how much of an effect not drinking has had on my life, how much of a positive effect. So I'm sort of looking forward to that as well, It's nice to get positive affirmations from other people, and everyone likes a bit of likes to be told that they're looking well, especially off relations. But really, for me, the thing I'm most looking forward to is my son coming over. He's coming over next Monday as I speak, so it's the 23rd, and I'm just so looking forward to seeing him. I haven't seen him in 6 months or over 6 months now, so really looking forward to spending some quality time with him, and especially not drinking. He's going to go on New Year's Eve. He wants to spend the new year with his mates, and I can't blame him for that. You know, he's going to have a better party with them than he will with me. I spoke to him earlier on this morning, and he said, "Sure, I won't be drinking much, you know," and you know, that's good. It's good to hear. But for me, it's just a great opportunity now to be able to show the more positive side, to show a good example. I think as a parent, it's just never too late to do that. To show your children that, you know, to show this good example to your kids. I think it's never too late to show anyone a positive example. But your children I think they benefit from it the most. I think with other people, your friends and people around you, your extended family, all that kind of stuff, I think they do benefit, but they don't accept it as readily, you know. It's the best way of convincing anybody else of the benefits of quitting drinking is by you leading by example. So you quit drinking and everybody sees the positive results in the way you look, in the way you hold yourself, in the way you're leading your life, how you're not flushing it down the toilet anymore, but you're actually doing something positive with your life. That's what other people see, and it's when they see this that they start to think about themselves in this way, when they start to think that maybe, you know, it's not such a great idea to be drinking after all, you know. So, I mean, Christmas for me now is all about breaking new ground again. It's just doing something that I haven't done in a long time, but that's been my year so far. I've had so much fun doing it as well, you know. I really expect to have a great time, and I expect to be tired after everything's over in the new year. I expect to be very tired, but not because I've been poisoning myself, because I've put myself out and just done things with my son and with my family. I'm just being tired because I've done so much, and I'm just exhausted. That's the way I want to be at the start of the new year, and with a fresh outlook, and looking forward to a good year next year. So next week I'm going to be focusing a bit more on how much better I feel in my first year off alcohol. Until then, if you have any questions at all, as usual, leave them on the website or down below on YouTube. Until next time, I'm Kevin O'Hara for Alcohol Mastery. Onwards and upwards.